I, I might have already talked about this, but no days off. Okay, even though you might feel like you want to have a day off, there's no days off, guys. No days off. There's no days off. Only work days, hard work days. I ain't gonna say hard work days, but putting that time in and doing it every single day, you know, until you have some type of leverage. Once you have some type of leverage, you can do whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, after I finish making this content, creating content, because I want to have timeless content, and I'll probably be doing content forever. But after I finish doing all this content, I just want to be an angel investor, right? A full time investor slash angel investor. Angel investor means like you don't really know, like you kind of blessed a or organization, like your name is anonymous. But yeah, I want to be an investor, invest my money, and just travel the world and just chill, like literally chill. All right, that's what I want to do. But I know I got to put that work in. So now I work overtime. I was at the barbershop this morning, and one of my clients was like, "Hey, Mr. Phillip, isn't your birthday next Monday?" I was like, "Yeah, it is next Monday." He was like, "What you gonna do for your birthday?" I was like, "Work." I told him, I said, "Work. I'm gonna work." I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything else but work. And he was like, "Man, you should, you know, take a little time off and enjoy yourself." I said, "Man, this is what I got to do now. I'm playing catch up." And that's just something that I know I have to do for right now until I figure this YouTube out. And honestly, guys, so with every social media channel is different. But how I look at it is almost like I'm like playing a PS5, I'm playing an Xbox, I'm playing a Nintendo, I'm playing a Sega. Every game console is different. Yes, they got the same concept. The same concept is to have fun, play the game to win. It's pretty much the same concept, but every console is different. And I'm comparing the consoles with your social media platforms. Facebook is different than Instagram. Instagram is different than Twitter. Twitter is different than Snapchat. Snapchat is different than YouTube. Every social media platform is different. So at the end of the day, I don't have time to have any days off. I don't. And the days I do have off, I'm still working. Now, I do take a little time to rest. I do take a little time to relax and whatever like that. But as far as work, I'm working every single day. I have to. I have no other choice. Philip, welcome to the chat. You have a great name. My name Philip too. So yeah, I mean, no days off, guys. There's no days off. I mean, I know you probably want some days off, but you have to earn those days off, especially whenever you get older. Like the older you get, you realize that you have to create your off days. You have to create a vacation. You have to create time to relax. You have to create you have to create a break for yourself, knowing when to stop because nobody's going to really stop you. Honestly, if you get a good job and 9 times out of 10, the job is going to let you have overtime. So if you want to have overtime, you can have as much overtime as you want to, unless your job doesn't permit it. Okay. But if it does permit it, get as much overtime as you can because prices are only going to go up. Technology is only going to advance over time. Okay. Do you like what? Do you like foxes? ASAP. What's up? Devin, what's good? Do I like foxes? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I mean, I love animals though. If that's what you're trying to ask me, I do love animals. But right now I'm talking about no days off. Being consistent, having a plan, sticking with that plan, and waking up every morning, waking up and getting that plan done, right? Getting that goal done, accomplishing that goal for the day. And that was my main goal. My main goal was to wake up early this morning. I didn't know I was going to do a podcast. I went ahead and got that done and over with. I went to the barbershop, got that done and over with. I got my first workout done and over with. Now I'm doing my podcast, not my podcast, but I'm doing my live broadcast. Like, I just know it's so much stuff that I have to do and I have to, you know, check off on the list. Now, you can do the same thing, but you have to want it though. Like, you really have to want it deep down inside. Okay? Some people want it, some people don't. So that's why I say it's no days off. No days off. Even those days that you feel like, man, I don't feel like doing it. Those are the days you need to bust your butt the most. Seriously. Like, when you really feel like you're not supposed to do it, like, that's when you're supposed to really go into overdrive. That's when you're really supposed to go into overtime because you got to show those people, look, I'm going to do it regardless. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it regardless. There's no days off. There's no days off. Guys, what if the gas station took a day off, right? What if the grocery stores took a day off? What if the hospitals took a day off? What if the police department took a day off? Now, we're not going to get into details of the police department, fire department, because there are some cities that do not have a police department or a fire department. They dismantle those jobs, right? In the city, they contract fire departments and police departments to patrol their cities and to keep their cities safe and whatever. But that's a different conversation. But for the most part, essential jobs, right? Essential jobs, they don't get any days off. They work every single day. And I'm not saying that you got to work every single day, but when I say no days off, that's a mentality that you have to get in. That's a mindset. That's a different type of mindset. All right. So that's why I love working out. I love doing them calisthenics. And then right after I do my calisthenics, I like to talk. I like to give people information. I love to give people advice, logical advice that's going to help them from point A to point B. Okay. So you have to figure out what you really want to do. That's the first step. Now you figure out what you really want to do. Now we can start talking about what are we going to do. All right. So you figure out what you want to do. Second, you figure out what you're going to do. All right. And then third, we're just putting all of that into action because we could talk all of that all day, every day. But if we're not putting any of those words into action, we just literally we're blowing smoke and mirrors. Right? What is it? Um, we're just talking. Honestly, we're just talking. Like, you don't want to just be a talker. You want to put that action behind it. You feel what I'm saying? Opinion on ISIS killing lady. I feel like that's honestly, I just felt like that was unnecessary. It's a lot of unnecessary things that we do as American people. Like, it's just unnecessary. I don't feel like that was necessary at all. I don't think that those people were threatened. I didn't feel like it was threatened. I saw the video. For that lady to get smacked like that, man, live on TV, that was just, that's ridiculous. But like I said, I don't know all the details of what's going on, and I don't think that we as a nation, I don't think we know what's going on. We know what they tell us, right? But we don't know what's really going on. So I don't honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna say my opinion doesn't matter because it does matter. But as far as this case, I really don't know. I really don't know. There's some people who come from overseas who have their documents in order. There's other people who come from overseas, they sneak in the country and they don't have any documentation at all. So my thing is, because I know people from Venezuela. right now. I know people from Mexico. I know people from Africa, South Africa. I know people from Haiti who's not originally from here, but they have all their documents together. So if you're coming over here, you just have to have your documents together. It's no need to play devil's advocate. I mean, you can if you want to, but at the end of the day, if you have your stuff together, you don't have to worry about being shot down. You don't have to worry about being kicked out because you have your documents together. A lot of us just don't have our stuff together when it comes to things in general. We just don't have our stuff together. I feel like this is a lesson for us to learn, and we all can learn from this type of situation, you know? But that's just me. That's why I say, like, you asked the question about ice. I'm telling you, right? No days off. No days off. I tell people that all the time. No days off. For what? It's no days off. No days off. That's why I'm telling, like, it's no days off. Stay, stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on what matters the most. And what matters the most is putting in that work so whenever you get older, you can do what you really want to do. All right. And that's really just, I ain't gonna say just chill, but you want to do more. Like me, I want to travel the world. I want to travel to different states. I want to try different foods. I want to work out in different environments. I want to give my subscribers, right? People who follow me, I want to give them a great experience. So that's the reason why I have so many different YouTube channels. I have different niches, and I upload and go live on my channels daily. On at least 5 of them daily. So yeah, you know, free Palestine, free to Stein. But yeah, guys, no days off. Take everything I said in consideration. Just don't take it as a grain of salt. Take it, put some action behind it, and watch how your life starts flowing a little bit better, okay? But you have to be adamant, right? You have to be adamant about it, and you also have to be serious about it, okay? If you're not serious, if you're not adamant about it, right? Adamant, discipline, it's going to show. And whenever you're not like that, other people can see it too. Other people can see it, all right? Why is the phone not in the front of you? Oh, because I just have it like that. I just have it like that. I'm just having to sit down. I didn't want the phone in my face. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, guys. So until the next time, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, so you can stay notified. We will be talking more soon. But until the next time, make sure you use the advice that I'm giving you. No days off, right? Work hard every single day. And until the next podcast, make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. Stay focused, my friends. And until the next time, I'm out. God bless you, Issa. All right.